Oh, I didn't even think to get any music.
Hello, Leo.
Cats are fighting. Music. Let's go find some music. Hello, Bashimi. Leo's gonna be playing Bloodborne again today. First of all, check to. I can't really teach you how to use an interface on stream, but when you plug it in and turn up the volume dial, you'll be able to. Actually, no, you won't because you're not using. So it won't work anyway. So actually, all of that because you don't have actual headphones. Yeah, you get there's adapters. That's what I use. Yeah. What was I doing? I was looking up. Is there a copyright-free game music? Is there a playlist of that, or is it just going to be like stuff that says it's copyright-free and then I get copyright?
I don't know.
Let's find out. Gaming music, no copyright. I don't think this is actually going to be music from game. It's going to be like music to game to. This is way too epic. Copyright. I'm going. The playlist I used before was copyright-free chill music. We'll go back to that. And Leo is going to be singing Hamilton for us the entire stream today. Hades. Oh, it's Artemis down there. I say if he starts munching. I haven't moved any. No, today's not the first day he's been doing it though. No. No, he's been doing it since you cleared my desk. Where are my meats? Where are they in? Paint licking to epic battle music somehow doesn't sound that out of place for your streams. Well, when I was previously using like game soundtracks, I'm pretty sure Doom music was on there, so
yeah. Doom music, Hades music.
Right, make sure that's actually one sheet this time it is. One of the we're now finding out if the sheet that I accidentally got wet then dried will actually work properly for this. Get headphones. What happened to your actual Razer headphones that you used to own before you were like, what if I just use Beats for everything? Get rid of all of the ads. So slow. George, Leo had the best idea for a ASMR video.
Oh no.
It's diving buddy checks.
Oh.
So it's me in full diving gear, running through like checking air, checking like that your BCD holds, like
the wetsuit sounds like.
yeah, the creaky wetsuit sounds, the noise of my BCD creaking and like clacking, some regulator going like that kind of thing, you know. But it's educational. It's teaching you how to get ready for a dive before you dive.
What are you doing?
I just tried to use my mouse on my PlayStation, so.
We're drinking Mallorcan beer today. Because Madry has gotten weirdly expensive now. I think it got really popular because it was quite cheap but quite high quality. And they were like, what if we now just increase the price? So now it's like £6 for a 4-pack. So I've moved on to Mallorcan beer, which is actually quite nice. Leo's opening up. I kind of want to introduce the boy to the stream, but I don't want to wake him up.
Here comes the boy.
Hello? No. Warhammer. I have a measuring stick for Age of Sigmar here that I am planning on painting in the copper and like oxide to test it before I use it on my Skaven. And I keep forgetting to actually prime it so that I can do that. My nails look lovely today, thank you. I made my middle finger a different colour. Leo can't even reach. Leo's yellow nicotine stained hands. I just realised Leo has been muted this entire time.
Wow.
So George could hear Leo, but the stream couldn't.
Yeah.
Am I unmuted now?
Yes, you are.
Okay, thank you. I think that was actually really quite rude.
I forgot to unmute you. I muted you when you left last time and then forgot to unmute you.
Wow.
Oh, you know what time it is? It's massage gun time. Massage gun ASMR.
Oh, Hades does not like that.
We can hear Leo now. Yeah. I just had him muted on Streamlabs.
Really rude.
He deserves it.
Rude.
So last stream, we painted these boys, all of these boys, apart from, well, actually, I think I had already painted him. We painted all of these boys, the black. This stream, I'm going to try and paint all of these boys. Hopefully.
This
Average
audio
Leo
is
start of stream
horrifying.
mic problem. Yeah. What did you say, Leo?
The audio on this is horrifying. It feels like it's being run through like literal hell and then projected.
Oh, what, Bloodborne?
Yeah. Because of the stupid grounding issues, it literally feels like the audio is going to hell and then returning to my headphones.
Wouldn't be an issue if you actually knew where your headphones were. You still own them, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe, but it's also.
I don't think you ever got rid of them.
I don't know. I went through a bit of a crisis after the flood of just getting rid of everything I owned.
That's mental illness, love.
Yeah. I low-key still do it.
my most used, my most probably one of my most referenced memes at this point.
Yeah, specifically just at me.
That's mental illness, love. I mean, I also have minor trauma crises about the flood, but it's usually when I think about like my magic decks and I'm like, it would not take much water to wipe out every single magic deck I've got. And then I get the overwhelming urge to fill the box of decks with silica gel.
Do we want to mention my crisis I had the other day that was so absolutely absurd?
So Leo convinced himself that he had put one or both of the cats in the oven. So then he had to pull out everything he had put in the oven to make sure that there wasn't somehow a cat hiding behind them in the oven.
I'm really healthy. I'm doing so well.
Bear in mind, there would be so many clues that a cat was in the oven. Like, screeching.
I have
A visible Maine Coon in the oven.
I have a lot of like cat related things.
So yeah, that was the thing. And then I jokingly said, make sure there's no cat in the oven later that day. And Leo slightly panicked over it, even though he could visibly see both of the cats in the room with us. Now, I want to paint this guy first today. I think he might be a little bit big for my holder.
Nah.
I don't think his base is gonna fit in there.
Blue tack, innit?
Blue tack. You can get like really big ones.
Oh!
But they get more expensive the bigger you go.
Big man.
I don't know,
with
I
a
kind of
brick.
don't want to spend like 25 quid or something on a holder for minis.
Ah! Sorry.
It begins. Who are you fighting? Oh, you're fighting one of the brick guys.
Yeah, I don't like the brick man. It's fine, he died. Did I kill this guy?
Leo is actually deathly afraid of Bob the Builder.
Oh!
Crippling fear of bricklayers.
And putting cats in ovens.
It's like the one French phrase that Ash always remembers. Le chien c'est dans le feu.
What?
Which I'm sure Bashimi can tell us what that means if I have said it correctly.
Do I fight this ball?
I took the like brush protector off the brush and like it disappeared. Probably like tucked in my shirt.
Oh, that really stressed me out.
What?
I touched the table like with my foot.
I'll try and find that after the stream. That's fine.
Oh. I don't... My cup holder's really far away.
Can you write it? It's Le chien c'est dans le feu. Which I'm probably getting some part of it wrong, but is it not the dog is in the oven?
Oh no. Oh no. I forgot this guy was here. It's fucking penis. Hello.
It's fucking penis. Leo
Fucking
2025.
Ah! Ah!
Le chien est dans le feu, not say. That's my bad.
Let me... Sorry.
Is Jimmy Carr here?
Wow, I have done like minuscule amounts of damage to this fucking cleric beast.
During our D&D session on Tuesday, Leo came out and went, "You're so loud."
I didn't come out, I left.
You came out of the bedroom and went, "You're
No,
so loud."
it was before I went to bed. I was getting overstimulated and I was like, "You're really loud."
But I think I was justifiably loud considering what happened.
Mm-hmm.
The S in le chien est dans le feu. Okay. It's like Les Miserables. I forgot that the S's in French are pointless letters that shouldn't be there.
I'm hitting this beast's actual asshole. Oh, I've been snatched.
Why would you spell it Les Chien est dans le feu if half those letters are silent?
Sorry.
He's fighting the cleric beast.
Yeah.
He's almost beat the cleric beast.
Yeah, I'm fucking elite, mate.
Yeah, so why are you panicking so much?
Because I just got penis.
I just
Oh,
watched you
okay.
get hit once and it dealt like no damage.
Lauren, did you see one of the monsters that they announced for fucking Monster Hunter Wild?
No, I have not really seen anything about it, to be honest. What monster was it?
Fucking Gomagala boy!
Oh, hell yeah.
One of my favorite monsters.
Gorma balls.
Damn.
I'm so glad that someone appreciates my weird shit that I say. Thank you, Gay Kerfluffle.
Leo chaos noises.
I got a lantern. Making my way downtown, rolling everywhere because walking is really fucking slow in this game. Do I fight the dogs?
Yes.
Yes.
One day I'm gonna have a proper audio setup with like a nice audio desk, and I'm gonna put a proper like limiter and compressor on Leo, so that before it hits the stream, he doesn't deafen me. He won't deafen the stream, but he can still deafen me and George.
Mhm.
I have no idea what you're on about. I am so
Have
demure,
Such
so
good
mindful.
control over your volume. That's why right now you're talking really quietly. He's going gnome again.
No! Fuck off!
You were going to type something about how English is equally fucked up, but thinking too hard about that language is painful enough. Yeah. Well, to be fair, I'm learning Japanese.
Wow.
And I'm gonna real quick. I'm gonna send you some Japanese, and I'm gonna talk about the facts that the phrase the two characters I'm about to send. I'll just send it. So this, yeah. You can read that in two different ways.
Mhm.
And that upsets me. The kanji literally just means like today. The symbols mean now and day, so it just means like now day. But you can read it as like kyo and konichi.
What is actually like hung up here? Did we ever suss this out? Is that a cleric beast?
What?
That lad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bunch of like wolf.
No, it's big. It's one big boy.
I don't think it's a cleric beast.
There's arms. I think it is.
I think it is.
Where am I? Yarnum somewhere. Where's my phone? There it is. I'm not in Old Yarnum. I'm in Central Yarnum. Central Yarnum thing on fire.
Yeah.
I always used to get really confused with Yarnum because there's a place in England called Yarmouth, and
Yeah.
I could not
You could not disco.
I could not disco
We going to
differentiate
Great Yarnum,
them.
boys?
disco at Great Yarnum, Central Yarnum.
At least we don't get the lead
Higher.
lead, red reed problem. Yeah. No, but instead you have like. I'm trying to think of some of the stupid French things, and now my brain's gone blank. You do have words like wazo.
Wazzo.
Wazzo. You fucking wazzo.
What is on the pyre in
But yeah,
Central
Japanese
Yonam.
has kanji, and kanji is my least favorite thing. It's simultaneously really useful and pointless.
I hate, this is really conflicting, sorry. There's a thing that describes Yharnam as having large claustrophobic streets. That is a oxymoron. You're a liar.
But it's true.
No. What is on the pyre? Beast hunting mob. No.
So yeah, anyway, in Japanese you have kanji, which is really useful because if you can learn it, it literally tells you what words are. So like if you have multiple words that you say the same but have different meanings, like to lead something and, you know, a lead pipe, you'd have two different kanjis for it. Even if they're pronounced the same. So it makes it really good for differentiating that. And it also means that when you're reading a sentence, it's easier for you to understand where the words in the sentence are broken up. However, understanding where the words in the sentence are broken up is only an issue because they just write entire sentences out as a single word. Spaces don't exist in Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
There's no space until you finish a sentence. And I think that is just unideal. And I don't know why that's still just common practice. It's like every other language doesn't do that.
Apparently the thing on the pyre is just a madman. Which, I think that's boring.
You're boring.
Okay, bro.
You do have ver, yeah. Don't you mean vert, vers, ver, and ver?
No, that third one is beret.
Vere.
Beret.
But then we have an obvious
There, there, and there.
example. Well, we do have there, and there. But we have the shit show that is OUGH.
Oh yeah. Uff. Oh.
Uff, O, ow,
Or.
oo. There's more. There's like,
Or.
I think there's like 9 or
Or.
10 different ways of pronouncing OUGH in
Or.
English.
Or.
It's
What
how
are you
would-
singing?
Ah!
It's
One
how
sec.
you would spell what the pufferfish says when it eats the carrot.
Oh.
Oh.
I've never heard a pufferfish do that, and I'm really upset that I've never heard a pufferfish.
Well, it's
do
because
that.
you haven't fed any of your
Haven't
pufferfish
fed a
carrots.
You know what? I'm gonna feed my pufferfish carrots now.
I feel like of all the pufferfish that would have made that noise, it was
Blue.
Blue. And he's dead now. She's dead
Ah.
now. We found out she had ovaries.
Fat ovaries.
And they were massive.
Fucking. No.
Sorry, I fell off a building.
She had absolute,
Fucking penis.
absolute
Go away.
ovaries on her.
She had the biggest ovaries.
Something about that aquarium's Great Barrier Reef tank
And the genitals.
and genitals, because there was also a fish,
Samson,
a
R.I.P.
fish called Samson, who had ginormous testicles.
They were so big.
Although there's that and the Eddystone tank, which has all the male skates have absolute swangers on them.
Male skates have massive claspers in general. That's just a.
Nah, the Eddie ones they're like almost as long as their tails.
Yeah, that's normal.
Nah, it's just Eddystone.
Okay.
That's fucking. That's wild, dude.
Meanwhile, you've got all the stingrays, like the skates.
We
which
don't
are
have any male stingrays.
Vincent.
Oh, I forgot about Vincent. He's the only one.
But
So-
like Vincent has smaller claspers than the skates, which are like probably less than a quarter of his size.
Yeah, that's because Igores give live birth.
Why does that affect the size of the male's penis?
Because I don't know. I think it does. I don't know. I'm not. A
Also,
scientist.
there are male blue spots, are there not?
Nope, they're all girls.
How? There's like 10 of them.
There's not. There's 5. One of them is called number 5. Number 5, flapper, diva, salt and pepper. Claspers are shark and ray penises. Shimmy.
Yeah. And they have 2 of them.
They do. That's why all of this fan art of Prince Sidon's so the way it is.
Leo would know.
Yeah. Really don't actually.
But yeah, all elasmobranchs have 2 peens. Elasmobranchs being rays and sharks.
Cartilaginous fish.
Fish that don't have bones.
Making my way downtown.
Elasmobranch literally just means like
Elastic bones.
elastic bones, yeah.
See, I'd mentioned that in my
Actually,
talk.
it technically doesn't.
No, it's to do with the gills.
It means elastic
Gills,
or like
but
elastic
that's weird.
lungs. Because you also have nudibranchs, which means naked lungs.
Yeah.
Nudibranchs being sea slugs.
Yeah, of course we're talking about fish penises. I'm on the stream. That's all I talk about.
That's a concept for a video. Fish penis ASMR.
Fish penis, anus. What?
Your friend told you about fish penis. ASMR.
Your friend tells you that skates have a bigger penis than you. ASMR.
They have come back to life. Fuck, let me ascend the
Your friend
fucking
with
ladder.
benefits judges you and tells you that the skate has a bigger penis than you. ASMR.
I
Oh
would watch
god.
that. Oh my god, this.
Oh, you call that a clasper?
this-
POV, you're an eagle ray and someone has slept with the skates. Oh, you call those
Classic claspers.
claspers?
I completely forgot that Vinny existed. I'm a terrible person.
Yeah,
So is Vinny.
he's like the second biggest thing in that tank.
Is he?
Yeah. Like Cool Whip,
I don't
then
even know
Vincent,
what's in that
then
tank. Fuck GBR.
Cooper, then Delilah.
Fuck GBR. I don't care about GBR. No, I love GBR. I don't.
That's right, everybody. I, the ranger, know more about the aquarium than the person that looks after the animals.
I don't look after that tank.
You
I
have,
have,
though.
I have, but I haven't since Samson died, and Samson used to be the second biggest thing in that tank.
Samson was the biggest thing.
No, was he bigger than? He wasn't.
Oh, he
bigger
wasn't
than
bigger
Cool
than Cool Whip. He was bigger than Cooper, though.
Yeah, he was bigger than Cooper.
Because Delilah's smaller than Cooper now.
Yeah.
Although she's rapidly approaching Cooper's
Yeah,
size.
because she is
Because
no
she
longer
has turned into a man.
I'm in a boat.
Congrats on her transition.
I know.
Yeah.
We have so many trans fish at the aquarium.
The Sea World, not Sea World,
SeaWorld?
that's copyright.
Ew.
It's,
The ocean is full of trans icons. We've also got bi icons. Bicons, if
oh
you will.
yeah,
We also have
we
just
get that
fully
right.
gay sharks that have very violent gay sex during feeds.
Yeah, because we've got El Diablo, who had wives and now has a boyfriend.
Yeah. Although his boyfriend did put a female into tonic immobility, so
Yeah, but then didn't mate with her.
yeah, and then didn't mate with her. Just as
He-
a power move.
He just flipped her upside down
Yeah.
and went, bye.
Did you see her slide down the demi-tunnel?
No, I don't think
Or
I was in that
One
day.
of the interns was really worried because it happened, and she was like, "I just saw what's her name, Blondie, slide down the demi-tunnel." I was like, "Oh yeah, that's shark sex." Or like when people tell us that the sharks in Eddystone are fighting, and it's like, no, they fucking not.
How's
fighting.
Friday's peanuts going?
It
So-
sure is a peanuts.
I learnt a little bit about turtle mating the other day, actually. Because I didn't
What
really
you
know
learnt?
how they did it, because they're lizards and they have like a cloaca and stuff.
Yeah, have you ever seen a shark? A shark? Have you ever seen a shark?
I've
ever?
never seen a shark.
Have you ever seen a turtle penis?
No.
It's fucking disgusting.
They use their tail.
But
Yeah.
no, they don't. Their penis is in their tail.
Yeah, I know.
Like it comes out of the end of the tail. Oh. Okay, I
Yeah,
guess
so
I'm not
male
allowed to
male
watch your stream.
turtles have longer tails than females. And they basically slide their long peen tail underneath the female's shell.
Did I tell you about Sharky and Josie and their failed attempts at copulation?
No.
So I used to work with two, well, you know, I used to work with them, but the stream doesn't. I used to work with two disabled green sea turtles called Sharky and Josie. Sharky was a female. She got hit by a speedboat, so her shell was like the shape of a shark's fin, which is why she's called Sharky. And Josie had fibropapillomas, which are horrible tumory things that turtles get. And he was our male. And Josie was very sexually excited at all times. And Sharky did not give a shit. However, Josie would get very sexually excited and try his absolute best to mate with Sharky. But because of the shape of Sharky's shell, he would just get his dick out and then slide down Sharky and fail every single time to mate with her. And also, he once got so erect that when the vet came, that we could not draw blood from him.
Oh.
There you go. That's my really fun information about sharks. That's not a shark.
Not
Well,
sharks.
why am I talking about sharks?
Very different animals. Once again, this man looks after animals, can't tell the difference between a shark and a turtle.
I am a marine biologist. I've had a week off work, okay? I don't know what fish are anymore.
Are you looking forward to going back to quarantine tomorrow?
No.
They've been painting it, apparently.
They have not just been painting it, they have taken the doors off. Because the doors are broken.
Yeah, and then I think they repainted the doors.
Yes, to stop the doors from swelling. It's great.
Because Rebecca radioed about the doors, and Andrew just assumed it was you. Not because you sound anything alike, but because quarantine was mentioned. So he just made the assumption.
No, I do not exist.
Leo does not exist, apparently.
I haven't been at work for a week, therefore
There
I do
you
not
go,
exist.
lesson learned, everybody. Leo is not real. He is a figment of your imagination.
Sorry, that was my controller badonking on my desk. Excuse me? Can you fuck off?
I almost played a Souls-like game on stream today myself, and then decided to paint instead.
Gay.
I was gonna play another Crab's Treasure, which is basically Crab Souls,
Crab Souls.
and it's really fun.
I think I should play Crab Souls.
I'm not very far into it. I'm like an hour in.
I actually have no idea what I'm doing.
Really hard though.
Can I?
Oh! Oh!
Wow, Bashimi.
What colours are you going to use, by the way? I don't really see the vision. Pretty much this. But with more, because this is a dead one on the base. There'll be more than that, but basically dark grey with like purple.
Well, where am I meant to be going? I've just been going up and down ladders. Yarn ham. I know I say this every stream, but I think I'd be a great streamer. I think my commentary is so fresh.
Such thrilling commentary as, where am I going? I'm just going up and down ladders.
I was. I'm nothing if not observant. Oh! Excuse me. Don't do that. I love the floor people. The floor people are my favourite. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Then perish. Do I need to add water to... Oh, I do. Yeah.
Boink. Why? Why?
Leo is playing London Simulator, yeah. Don't go to London. Worst mistake I ever made.
What?
I realise I'm not painting on camera, am I? There we go, that's better.
I was about to say, wow, I've gotten so much better at playing this game, and then I just nearly died to floor gremlins.
What's funny is I was just thinking, man, I can hear Leo mashing one button over and over again.
Don't expose me in my shitty game playing methods. I killed them all though, so I win. Oh, I did just set off the gun by accident.
In another Crab's Treasure, the Souls equivalent, or the Blood Echoes equivalent, or whatever you want to call them, are microplastics.
Yeah.
Which I think is amazing and hilarious.
Oh my god, this is why I button mash, because when I don't, I freaking die.
Leo would not be the first streamer to get popular for just screaming at a video game, yeah.
Soulsborne games, it's mandatory.
Leo would be the trans PewDiePie.
Yeah. Excuse me. I actually
Maybe
have
you
no
should
idea.
start streaming. Quit your job and start streaming.
I have no idea how to stream. I am the least tech savvy young person to ever exist. I don't know how to use Excel.
So, Leo, you know the job I applied for?
Yeah.
Without saying what it is or, like, doxing myself
Yeah.
on stream. Dylan was going through the CVs. Someone sent in a CV that was just an Excel spreadsheet. Like, they made their CV in Excel.
Yeah, baller.
Which
That's a choice.
I find that quite amusing.
I think we should both stream on Thursdays and just be in the background of each other's stream, streaming completely different things.
We'll
yeah.
definitely have to get an audio desk to make that work.
I do have absolutely no idea how to stream though.
It's not hard.
Oh!
It's not very difficult at all.
Oh, that's what I wanted to
I
do.
figured out how to do it when I was like 13.
Well, I'm 22 and stupid, so... I don't think I'm like the most stupid, but I'm not very smart.
You're a fart smeller, not a smeller.
A fart smeller. I
Smart
am
smeller, not a
fart
smart
smeller.
fella.
Oh, there's
That's
the
a-
big
That's a
pig!
great line for a rap track, though.
I forgot about the pig. There is a very large pig.
You're a fart smeller, not a smart fella.
Hello? Oh, I don't like it, you fat... Oh, fuck. Fuckity fuck. Ah, there's a bird! Ah! Oh. I killed it. Okay. It was scary.
Markiplier, is that you?
Mid-range hard.
I should start streaming. I shouldn't. I would be like the least consistent streamer ever. I'd stream once, like every 6 months.
You'd stream once and burn out.
Hello.
Literally.
I didn't come here to get called out.
What is that you, George? Streaming once
Yeah.
and burning out. So how's
I mean-
Hollow Knight going, George?
Hey, I mean, I've grinded it a bit more, but
How are the Hollow
Watch
Knight
Knight.
streams going, George?
I really like that.
I after
Okay.
that one, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to.
I'm done now, actually. Thank you. Oh, there's a hole in the
Just
blur.
because it's like, I felt like I kind of not burnt myself out, but I pushed myself to go even more because I was on stream and I was like, I can't just like stop, even though there's like no one watching the stream. I don't know, it just feels bad.
Feels bad, man.
Eh.
How's Take a Short Rest going?
Shush.
Any new episodes of that?
Ooh. 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 Eee, fuck off. No, I want double swords.
So yeah, I have loads of ideas for things, and I like those ideas. Do like one thing, cool. And I mean to do more, but never do.
Yeah, no, to be fair, I've started many projects like that. Remember that podcast we were gonna do with Steven?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh fuck.
What?
I accidentally started the Father Gascioni boss fight without realizing, and there's not a lantern anywhere near because I was just going on a random adventure. I was not prepared for Father Gascioni.
Father Gascoigne.
Gascioni. I've got a really itchy shoulder.
Gas me a coin.
Dun 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 dun. I forgot the pig.
You forgot the pig.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying gay kerfuffle, like oh, why am I so zoomed into myself? Oh, hello sir! You're not very nice, I don't like you. Fucking Jesus Christ, you bitch. Anyway. Gay kerfuffle's like retelling of my commentary. It's very funny. Oh, I don't like him. I don't.
Leo playing Bloodborne just sounds like he has Tourette's.
Wow, okay. Oh, I forgot that the fight continues while there's dialogue. Yeah,
that's how most
I
Soulsborne
don't
games
like it.
work.
I forgot. Oh my god.
They talk at you while you fight.
But it was like it went over the screen, so I was like, oh yeah, okay, cool, I can pause now, and then he just beat the shit out of me. I was like, okay, fair.
Let me move Keanu Reeves' head.
Where are you? Sir! Sir! Sir!
Sir!
Sir! Stop it! Fuck off! I don't... You... bitch.
Sir,
Sir!
there's a second plane headed for the tower.
No!
I don't want sedatives. Where are my fire? Fuck off. Why?
We were bullying one of my colleagues for being old today.
Oh.
Which one?
Ian.
Oh. He's not that old, is he?
He's like 30.
Oh, diddums.
But Chloe was like, how does it feel to be born before 9/11?
Oh.
Which granted, I also was, but...
I was gonna say, like,
Stop!
Lawrence, both of us were.
but it was still funny. I was like, man,
I would
my
love
life
to
really
remember
went downhill
9/11.
after 9/11 happened. You're too tired for this shit. Leo sound like noise I legit can't decipher his words.
I am. Oh my god. Why is he
I'm
large?
actually quite struggling to like string a coherent sentence together because of everything that goes on between every 3 words.
What? What the fuck? Since when did Father Gascioni do this?
What, turn into a werewolf?
Yeah.
Like forever?
Oh, okay.
Since we first played the game?
Oh no! No!
Damn,
I'm gonna get
spoilers,
legit
bro.
hearing
I'm
damage
trying to
from
play
this.
Bloodborne.
Because this is going straight into my ears.
I died.
Like that last one actually did hurt my ears a little bit.
What did I do?
You yelled really
Oh,
loud.
I'm sorry.
It like
Plastic
peeked
cat.
out my whole interface.
Oh, I'm here. It's fine. It just means I connect. Oh, my blood echoes. Fuck them blood
Like
echoes.
it was probably loud on stream even with the compressor on.
Fuck them blood echoes. Why am I stuck? I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing.
But you gotta fight Gascoigne. That is where you're going.
Nah.
He is the first mandatory boss.
Nah. Yeah, but I was like so unprepared. I was like, oh, look, a doorway. I walked through the doorway and it was a fucking boss. Piss off.
One of your teachers talked about 9/11 and how he learned about it, and we were all just not giving a shit. In America, they like wheeled TVs out into classrooms so everyone could watch 9/11 happening.
Love that.
Oh.
That's very fun and sexy. Good.
Also, like, if it was being reported on live, surely you wheel out the TV and you've missed it by that point.
Yeah. I was thinking that, but I was like, I mean, okay. Maybe it's like all the aftermath.
Yeah. I guess you might, like, if you're fast enough, you might not miss the second plane. But it's like, you wouldn't know that you need to be fast to catch the second plane, you know?
Oh, there's a ladder.
Thinking about the double decker crashing into Big Ben memes. Like, there's a double decker bus headed towards Big Ben.
Oh my god, you can sprint.
They aired it most of the day in America. Just kept recovering it, or they just gift the they just made a gif out of the planes hitting the towers and just had it playing on loop. And there's also those all the memes of like the person that has that minecart set up where it's spinning and getting faster and faster and faster, and then they release it and it flies into the Twin Towers.
Yeah. Saw a lot of those when that update came out. A lot of those videos.
Where am I going? Is the pig still here?
It will be, yeah. I
Oh.
imagine so. I don't think it goes away when you kill it. How most enemies tend to work in Soulsborne games.
I'm just gonna ignore it. Fuck that pig.
Don't
Oh,
fuck that pig.
Don't fuck the pig.
David
Don't
Cameron?
fuck the pig. No.
Do you remember when they had a Black Mirror episode about making a prime minister fuck a pig, and it was very obviously just literally just going, haha, David Cameron. I think it was the first episode of Black Mirror. Literally might have been the first episode of Black Mirror. That's kind of hilarious.
Mm.
Wee. There. Impolite behavior. I'm just getting absolutely fisted by this giant guy.
Oh,
I mean, whatever you're
What did
into.
I just do? What am I doing? To be completely honest with you.
Dying by the looks.
Go away.
It was the first Black Mirror episode. I knew it was about David Cameron, and I'm from Texas. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, like, the British Prime Minister being outed for fucking a pig head was kind of a big deal, regardless of
what?
where you were. What do you mean, what? Did you never hear about this?
No.
You live in Britain.
I am aware.
You didn't know this.
How did you not know that David Cameron fucked a pig head in uni?
What? That's actually absurd.
This is like 20. This is new news as of 2016.
Like,
That's 8 years. I was completely unaware.
Ooh, lo-fi megalovania.
Oh, I want lo-fi.
Yo, let's
Megalovania.
go.
I'm not actually listening to the music in your stream. I'm sorry. I've got your stream muted. Oops.
I mean, I have it muted as well.
I only just remembered that because I'm listening to music on YouTube, it does that. Are you still listening? So I just click play
What a
and
break
it
from
was
the ad.
Megalovania. That is not in time with it, Leo. That's not in time with it, Leo.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
What
You
were
guys
you
are
singing,
ruining a great
George?
thing.
I'm singing Megalovania as well.
Okay. Where's the lantern? I just want the lantern. There is a lift. Where does it go?
You watched the episode with your mom when you were 13 years old, and when it ended, you were just like, oh.
I know where I am. Yay. I
Didn't know it was semi-based on
Shortcut.
real shit. Yeah. The difference is, in the Black Mirror episode, he doesn't do it willingly. Whereas in real life,
How
David
does-
Cameron made that
How
choice.
does one do that? Like, what? Like, where does he stick the pee in?
It was in a pig's head, so probably in the mouth.
In the mouth, okay. I was just...
It was like at a uni party.
What university party occurs and there's just like a pig's head?
a really rich one full of posh toffs.
I think
Okay.
it was like Oxford or Cambridge, one of those two.
Oh, I literally don't have a choice. I have to go fight this fucking dickhead.
Yeah, that's how Bloodborne works.
I know, but I was trying to find things to do so I wouldn't have to do it. And now I actually have to do it. Oh, look, alleyway. Another alleyway.
Do you think the pig gave her good head? I don't know.
Would you fuck a pig?
No,
No.
No,
no, I wouldn't.
would you?
No. Wondering. I'm now really self-conscious of spamming buttons because I'm so aware that Lawrence can hear it and they're going to be judging me.
I'm judging you anyway.
Okay.
You do need to conserve your stamina.
My stamina is absolutely fine, sir.
Yeah, that's why you're not dodging any attacks.
I'm actually not fighting Father Gascoigne right now. I'm just dicking around. I really don't want to fight
Dicking
Father
around.
Gascoigne. Gascione.
Another Crab's Treasure is really hard, by the way.
That was really ouchy.
That was very
I
ouchy. You're meant
couldn't
to be
get-
a singer.
I couldn't get that high enough. I'm a baritone, Lawrence. Not whatever that was.
Who's Barry and why are you toning him?
Is it tone now? I'm just gonna give up on forming real sentences. Whoa, there's a star. No, it's just dirt on my computer. I was like, oh my god, there's 2 random stars in the sky in Bloodborne. No, it was.
I
literally
do
just
wonder
dirt.
why rich politicians always get outed for doing weird shit. Like,
Yeah, why are
it,
they?
it seems
fucking
like the
with
rich
things?
people parties are always doing the most, like, degenerate shit.
Yeah. They want to be one with the paws.
Like Justin
fucking
Trudeau
pigs.
and blackface.
What? What's he doing? Apart from blackface.
Blackface. That was the statement.
That's it.
was Justin Trudeau and blackface.
Sorry, I accidentally caused ASMR again.
Rich people are
Well,
fucked in the head.
ASMR.
That's not news. Yeah.
We haven't introduced the cat yet.
Because he's snoobing. Don't want to wake him up. Because I'm not mean to him like you are.
I'm not mean to him. I've just spent an entire week off work for the sole purpose of fucking Jesus Christ, of taking care.
You took a week off work to fuck Jesus Christ?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yo.
power move.
I've run out of fire paper.
Leo bullies our cat. He's horrible to him.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
He's a terrible cat dad.
Arcane power. Fuck yeah.
Arcane.
I love that show.
Still not in the second season yet.
Wow. I'm gonna see how EP the cat is.
Literally asleep.
Oh, you're a liar, Lawrence.
What, did he wake up because you got up to go and harass him? He's already got trauma.
He already knows.
Why? Yeah, the chat is very visible. How do you think I'm reading it? Also, Megalovania is not currently playing. Because you're fucking Jesus. Hey, is adultery a word in English? Or am I putting "area" at the end of a French word? Yeah, it's real. Do not feed him. No, you literally told me you were going to feed them at the same time. No. You said that already.
But Lawrence smells like Marmite. I'm not sure if you got that.
Do you want me to make him bigger so that you can actually see him, Bashimi? You were already in a spot. You just returned to the spot you were already in. How's Artemis taking it? She's grumpy. She's a grumpy old lady. She literally hissed at him and bapped him on the head earlier. And she also bit him on the head earlier. She is a grumpy lady. This is making painting quite difficult. Ah! Ow, he pulled my hair down. Go feed Lashat. You made a good choice picking a male. Female cats get a bit territorial with each other. I've never lived with 2 female cats.
Good for the.
They can't hear you.
There we go. Yes, let me just go tap my.
Go to your own mic.
Artemis doesn't give a shit most of the time until like one tiny thing that Hades does, and then she'll lose her shit for like 2 seconds and then be fine again. Yeah.
Missed a whole segment the first time I paid. Balls. Balls. In Tom Scar's most recent tryhards video, he makes a joke about saying his like mum's maiden name and first pet.
Yeah.
And then uses my actual first pet, like first cat name. I felt doxed. Luckily, I don't use that as a password recovery. But he was like my first cat, Ziggy, and I was like, huh? Hold on. Oh, Hades is really funny. He doesn't really meow, but he chatters.
Oh.
He like, yeah, he ekakeks. He goes, wah!
Down with the sickness.
But yeah, he makes like the most pathetic noises sometimes.
Please, come on.
He ekakeks and he chirps. Are like the 2 main noises he makes. But when he was first exploring our apartment, he was like echolocating. So he goes and like wanders into a place that he hasn't really explored much and starts chirping at the walls.
That's amazing.
You've had 2 female cats. They were territorial, but you rescued one years after getting the first, and the rescue ended up having a litter of kittens, so territoriality was going to happen anyway. Yeah. We need to get Artemis spayed, but Hades has already had his ball chopped off, so that's not a risk. But we need to get Artemis spayed anyway. Leo went AFK in Bloodborne, but he's like not even at a lantern, he's just in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of the fucking street.
That's psycho behavior.
Yeah.
Are they intrigued by Koshek? Artemis was terrified of Koshek when we first got her. Hades he just watches her. He's just like, cat TV.
How's Koshek doing?
Yeah, she's alright. She's lizard.
I like how you have 2 cats and then a lizard named Cat.
Yeah. Also, both the cat breeds we have are Russian breeds.
Oh.
And Koshek is Russian for cat.
Yeah.
It was quite funny when Leo first told me the name of Hades' parents. He said their names and I went, the breed is Russian, isn't she? And he was like, yeah.
Oh.
I can't remember what the girl was called, but the male was called Boris.
Boris.
It was like Boris and Bella. Oh, Belladonna, I think. And I was like, she's Russian, isn't she? Boris. There was a tradition in your family for a while to name pets after alcoholic drinks.
Oh. Is that a French thing?
I was trying to come up with like a funny. Like,
Yeah.
come here, Everclear. Rubbing alcohol, get back here. No, not you, antifreeze. The antifreeze is a French joke because there were French winemakers that would put antifreeze in wine to make it taste like it had aged more.
Oh.
And the result was that lots of people went blind.
Oh.
So there you go. Mojito, whiskey, and gin are the only ones I remember. I don't really like whiskey, and I really don't like gin. I like cinnamon whiskey, the only type I like. I've never had a mojito. Yeah, antifreeze will do that too, yeah. What if, though, right? Because antifreeze is supposed to taste quite nice, right? It's one of those things where it's like, why does it taste nice if it's like literally gonna kill you? But do you think you could like drink really small amounts of antifreeze and like slowly build up an immunity to it so that eventually you can just drink antifreeze? Like that scene in Princess Bride. The forbidden Kool-Aid. Look, if kids are allowed to eat Tide Pods, why can't I drink antifreeze? If kids these days are allowed to get resin burns off of their toys, why can't I drink antifreeze as a fully grown adult? Surely it's my right. And then I'll go to one of those French winemakers and I'll chug their wine and I'll be like, whoa, oh, this man is not blind. And then I'll arrest them because I'm secretly the police. And then that guitar solo from CSI will play. They're like, yeah! Yeah! As I put on some sunglasses, and then they never take off the sunglasses because I am actually blind.
But no, before you put the sunglasses on, you do need to say it like a pun.
Yeah. I'll pull out a gun and I'll be like, nobody freeze. This is the police.
Looks like your operation didn't. Put on sunglasses. Age well. Yeah.
See, we should be writing the scripts for these TV shows.
Hmm.
They should hire us, not AI.
Yeah.
Tricks on you, I was already blind from years of microdosing on antifreeze. I bet you feel real stupid now. I'm actually Daredevil. I'm Daredevil, but with, like, lasting brain damage. The effects of years of taking antifreeze. Oh shit, this is Adventure Time's, like, ending song. I bet I'm gonna get copyright strikes for this.
Oh, absolutely.
Even though they're remixes.
Mm.
And the playlist
But
is called
you-
copyright free.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's copyright free. Yeah, that's no.
What are you up to right now, George?
Oh yeah. Carrying on with my Balatro I've done. I've now done the Jack of Clubs. My Echo Knight character, looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how the greatsword, the Zweihander look
Nice.
in the art style.
Does Balatro let you upload cards? Or are you
but
just doing
can
it for fun?
You can like find the sprites and then like
Swap them out.
You
You
can
can like mod
swap
them.
them out, yeah. And you
Fair.
know what is really useful is that they've done like collabs with like different games,
Yeah, like The Witcher.
like The Witcher, and also like there's loads of ones that are really useful for doing like D&D characters, because there's like Divinity 2 they did a collab
Hmm.
with, Cyberpunk actually they did the Cyberpunk 2077
Damn.
collab, Slay the Spire, Shovel Knight. So there's quite a few. Also fucking Vampire Survivors. So yeah, there's quite a few good ones to use as like reference.
Vampire Survivors, that's just Castlevania. The Homo is
Oh,
back.
and also, the best collab, which is actually the face cards I use for the Hearts deck, they did a collab with Amogus.
Amogus?
Amogus. Actually, the cards are pretty cool.
Artemis has gotten very
Oops.
crafty about stealing Hades' food.
How so?
Wait until I'm looking.
Sounds about right. Oh, you literally can't see the base of the model in the way. Painting this model is actually a pain in the ass because it's like really hard to stably hold it in a way that I can paint the bits I want to paint.
So like the Balatras, like one of the games I put like the colorblind mode on because the like the high contrast cards are actually really
Yeah, a lot of people play it like that, don't they?
yeah. 'Cause
Like
the
a lot of
clubs are blue
non-color.
and the diamonds are yellow, and it actually looks so good.
Oh! Yeah, I know a lot of people prefer that, especially just because it being able to tell them apart is just way easier
Yeah.
anyway.
Mm.
I hate the map that you fight Gascioni in as well.
Sounds like a skill issue. Now we got Pokemon music.
Definitely gonna get copyrighted now.
Yeah, Disney's gonna actually personally come to my house.
For the Pokemon music?
Yeah, they're gonna come to my house and they're gonna demand royalties.
Disney are?
Disney, yeah. Not Nintendo, Disney.
No.
I know it sounds confusing, but
I mean,
the homo, you're gonna have to narrate it down, Blue. Who on my stream that went away for half an hour and came back and is gay would I be referring to? Like, none of you went away. And also, who disappeared and stopped making weird noises in that interim?
who did we start hearing the gnome sound?
Hello, little werewolf. Fuck off.
You have time blindness. You don't know how much time has passed. Have you been drinking antifreeze?
Leave me
Stream
alone.
Gnome is back.
I don't like you.
What?
Oh!
Where he's
Did you
in the
accidentally
sky.
use a
No! I'm so close. Fuck off, Gascioni. No.
See, the problem was you started panicking and just hammering the dodge button without even
No,
looking
I was
at the
trying
boss.
to heal.
Yeah. You have to avoid him to heal first.
But I was trying to dodge and heal, and none
you
of
were
it
just
was
you were just
working.
hammering the button. You weren't even looking at the boss.
I was running
Do you even
away.
lock onto the boss? You weren't even locked onto the boss, were you? You know, one of the biggest ways to defeat him is to gun parry.
What the fuck do you? No, we had this conversation before. I cannot gun parry in this game.
Like, instead of dodging, you just
No.
shoot. Also, you managed to like coat your weapon somehow in that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah? Why?
Stab him. Why not? It's more damage.
Is it?
Yeah.
It just changes the damage type, doesn't it?
Is it?
I don't know. I think the Phantasm Shell just changes it to magic. I don't know if it actually increases the amount of damage you do.
Arcane power. I don't know.
Leo versus having a strategy. Why have a strategy when you can just not look at an enemy and hammer one button as you try and run away?
Me and Elden Ring. Me playing fucking Rivers of Blood and Elden Ring, just hammer one button.
Shall I summon
run away.
wrathful spirits?
summon the Wrathful Spirits.
I can summon Abritus.
I think that's basically like the little skull things that you do in Elden Ring.
But I can summon Abritus. Forgotten who Abritus is.
Button mashing like you're playing Guitar Hero on controller. I still really want to get a Guitar Hero guitar. There's an arcade where we live where you just pay entry and then all the machines are free.
Oh, nice.
And they had Guitar Hero set up and I really enjoyed it, but Guitar Hero guitars sell for weirdly expensive.
Yeah.
Makes me sad. Like, I think it costs more to get a Guitar Hero guitar now than it did to buy the full game back in the day.
Probably. I would not be surprised.
Yeah, it's like 60 quid to get a semi-decent guitar secondhand. You played Guitar Hero once, except you have horrible coordination, so it was more embarrassing than fun. I mean, I play actual guitar, so I kind of already have the dexterity.
See, I found with like rhythm games and stuff like that, I'm really bad with the like just pressing like the kind of like Guitar Hero and more QuickTime style rhythm game. I found I'm really bad at those, but then when it comes to something like Hi-Fi Rush, fucking baller at.
Awesomeness!
But if it's just like the one where you gotta like press that
Be nice.
button on the beat as it like comes down, it, like slides down a fucking slide, it's like dun 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 dun. I shit.
Kids.
That's a B thing. I told you. I told you she was grumpy.
It's showing me up.
George, have you played Crypt of the Necrodancer?
No, I've played Cadence of Hyrule.
Was that basically the same thing?
It is pretty much the same. It's by the same people. It's
Crypt of the Zelda.
yeah, it's literally
Crypt of the Zelda
Necrodancer,
Dancer.
but Zelda. Yeah, but I do want to play Crypt of the actual Crypt of the Dancer.
You can even win a knife game in RDR1 to save your life. Oh, I think that meant to say can't. Can't even win a knife game.
RuPaul's Drag Race.
What?
RDR. RuPaul's Drag Race.
Red Dead Redemption.
I know. I was being a fun...
No one else watches RuPaul's Drag Race,
haven't
Leo.
watched it in
It's just
years.
you. Not a single other person in the
Ever.
world.
In the world, no, not one,
Not a single person.
not a single soul.
RuPaul isn't like obscenely wealthy as a result.
I don't think he's the wealthiest drag queen.
There's got to be one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, RuPaul's Drag Race has been running for what? How many episodes now?
Episodes, seasons.
Yeah, I know seasons, but I want to know how many episodes. That's why I said episodes. Because he's going to get royalties for every single episode.
Well, you've got, I think, 14 seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race normal. Then you've got RuPaul's Drag Race UK, RuPaul's Drag Race Canada, RuPaul's Drag Race Australia.
Exactly, and he gets royalties for every
Yeah.
single one. I think this is Animal Crossing music now.
Tell you what, I was The other day I was rewatching through all of the Game Award orchestra, Game of the Year orchestra thing,
Mhm.
and they do like a little bit of music from each of the games for the nominees. And for the 2021, I tell you, the whiplash going from Hades to Animal Crossing is wild.
Can confirm, by the way, RuPaul is in fact the worst.
See,
Fuck off.
my co-worker, the one that we were calling old, is going to a Final Fantasy Orchestra event soon.
Orchestra.
I'm
Didn't
going
ask your
to a
opinion, Leo.
video
I
game
love the
orchestra
orchestra.
event soon as well.
Is it Genshin?
No. ...
Fuck you, Father Gascoigne. I can't even drink my speedy potion speedy enough.
Like Blaine and I went to just a general one that was on in Nottingham, and we both really enjoyed it. And this one came up, and we were like, sure. Well, I was like, sure. Blaine was like, absolutely, we must go.
In that order?
Sure.
Oh no, I'm stuck in a hole.
That's Pokemon.
It is Pokemon, you're right?
It's a Pokemon Center song.
No, no!
That's where Leo needs to go.
Pokemon Center.
Yeah, because he just died.
Yeah.
Because he's bad at games.
Bad at-
Leo's bad at games.
Oh look, they're being...
If we went to the same secondary school, I would have bullied Leo.
Oh. You bully me anyway.
If Leo went to our secondary school, he wouldn't have been the only trans man.
Hmm.
However, he would have been younger, so he basically would have just been copying the other one.
Yeah. True. That's how it.
Yeah. I can't actually remember what his name was.
I do. I don't want to say it because of Tom Scars. Also, just doxing people, I guess.
True. Is it doxing to just say what his first name was?
True.
Was it because of Tom Scars?
And there's a thing. Tom Scars came up with this thing called Tom Scars Law. It's like anything you say about a person on the internet, they will find it.
Oh.
The paraphrase kind of thing.
We're not saying anything bad about him. I'm not saying. I would like to say I'm not saying dead name him. I'm talking about
No.
the name he changed his name to.
I know.
Did it begin with an M?
It began with a W.
A W? That I was not even close then. I can't remember. I remember it being nothing like his dead name, which I also can't actually remember what was, so that doesn't help me anyway.
I was about to say my dead name is nothing like my current name, but that is an absolute
That is a lie.
fucking lie.
When I was thinking M, I couldn't think what it was, but my brain went to Mace, and then you said it was a W, and my brain went Windu.
Wait.
William. Wilco.
Wilkinson.
I mean-
Fuck you, Father Gascoigne.
I mean, yeah, it was Will.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear.
I was like, what W names even are there?
Lock onto your bosses, Leo.
I don't know why I just did not remember him changing his name to Will. Maybe it's because that's a relatively normal name, you know. And when a lot of trans people change their name, they go for like, no, it's non-binary people that go for unhinged shit.
Yeah.
How the
Usually, it's sometimes just a word. Like,
I'm not doing very well at
just a random word in the English language.
Meep.
I have met a non-binary person called Styx.
Meep.
Huh?
Meep.
I've met a non-binary person called Leaf. I have met a non-binary person called Ash.
That's literally your sibling.
I think I've met a non-binary person called Rock. Or it was like Rock adjacent.
Rock and Stone.
Rock on stone! If dwarfs were non-binary.
Meep, meep,
They're minerals!
meep, 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 meep. Fuck off. Meep, 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 meep. Fuck. Meep, 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 meep.
Transmasc names that I know have either the most common boy names that exist or names that haven't been used in 40 years. Yeah,
I feel like I don't fall into either of those categories.
you have a very common name.
Do I?
Yeah. I know
apart from
multiple
the
people
guy that
called
works in
Leo.
the cafe. Or
Yeah, there's literally a person called Leo that works with us in the same building as us. There was a trans mask doing work experience at the aquarium who was called Icarus.
Oh,
So like names that haven't been used in 40 years. It's a little bit longer than that.
40,000.
I also I love that when Chinese people come to the UK, quite often they choose like an English name
Yeah.
because people struggle to pronounce their names.
Mm.
There was a woman at my workplace called Tiffany. I'm just naming loads of people that worked at my workplace now. She's called Tiffany. She's from Hong Kong. So like Tiffany wasn't her Chinese name.
He was
But
from Hong Kong,
my
of course
my
it
boss was telling me about when she first signed up, and he was like, if you want us to call you your Chinese name, like we'll all make the effort to actually, you know, pronounce it right and like call you that. And she went, no, I like the name Tiffany. I want you to call me Tiffany.
That's fair.
Like I think a lot of them quite enjoy getting to choose their own name.
Mm.
I'm not thriving.
But yeah, I don't think her Chinese name was actually that particularly hard for English speakers to pronounce. I can't remember what it was. But she just liked the name Tiffany.
I mean, you know what? Respect for that.
Mm-hmm. There's there's a TikTok channel that's this I think he's Chinese or Korean, but he does language coaching.
Mm.
And he like coaches Chinese, Japanese, and Korean people to speak English, but to like sound like Americans, like not just to
Yeah.
speak it. and he's just really funny. But he also does a thing where you can like pay him to like choose your English name. So he'll like assess the things you're into and your personality and like what you're like, and then he'll choose your English name. And he'll just be like, "You need a strong, noble name. You're going to be called Gertrude."
Oh, I've seen that guy.
But also when he's teaching people to say like slang in American accents and stuff, they'll like say a thing and he'll be like, "No, you sound like you just got off the boat. Here's how you say it." It's just really funny. And then he'll teach like a really Chinese person to say the word finna, you know? Did you beat him?
I did it. I killed the Gascioni.
Yay! Everybody clap.
Did it all by myself.
Leo beat the first boss and it only took him 2 streams.
The first
it's
stream I was
further-
doing absolutely fuck all, to be completely honest.
It's
with
further
you.
than I've gotten in Bloodborne.
It's actually
I've
the second
reached
boss.
Father Gascoigne. I fought him once and couldn't get back to him, and then I was like, "Yep."
Cool, I'm done.
I do really want to play it. Like, actually, like probably play it though. But
Still waiting on that 60 FPS patch.
yeah, yeah. No, that's my excuse. That's the excuse I'm gonna give.
Am I gonna have
Waiting for it to-
Spider-Man 2 has been released on Steam before we got 60 FPS on Bloodborne.
Lego,
Am I
Lego
gonna have to play
Horizon
Bloodborne,
as well.
Bloodborne for a 4th time?
Alright,
Yeah,
Lego
you are.
Horizon as well.
Yeah, we got Lego Horizon before we got Bloodborne. Because everybody was asking for Lego Horizons. So, you know what? When I saw the games Horizon Zero Dawn, my first thought was, this would be better if it was Lego. My second thought was, why does this female character have hair on her face?
Why is she ugly?
Why is she not in a full face of makeup in this post-apocalyptic setting? What do you mean she has muscle tone? Video games only have value to me if I can jerk off. If I can't goon, what is even the point?
I learned what gooning was yesterday.
Only yesterday you learned
Only
what gooning
yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, and Leo actually uses TikTok. I don't.
was. Sweet summer child.
I've heard the term beating and gooning, and I assumed it was a sex thing. And I should probably go to bed soon. Eating the Gascioni. I bet you so much money that I've eaten her food and it's just dead.
Yeah. Oh, Leo, also one of the crickets has started chirping and it's driving me insane.
Okay.
Been doing it for like 3 days. Why do we always buy her noisy crickets? I know that they're supposed to eat crickets, but why do crickets have to chirp? Who said that was a good idea?
You can go and pluck all their wings.
I don't.
Stop complaining.
You could do that for me. Because you love me.
I don't give a shit about them chirping. I can't hear it.
I said because you love me, not because you give a shit.
I don't give a shit. That nearly was it. I don't love you, actually.
Once again, I didn't say that you give a shit. That was never in question here. You're deaf, you can't hear them anyway.
Ooh, scary chapel.
I have open back headphones. You have cats now, they can hunt lost crickets. It's not even lost crickets, it's crickets in the tub.
In a box cricket.
Oh my god, I'm finally at Old Yarmouth. Is Old Yarmouth?
You were
Oh,
already
it's the
in
Lantern
Old
Boys.
Yarmouth, were you not?
I was in Central Yarmouth.
I thought Central Yarnum was the one you start in. Old Yarnum was the one you start in. And you
No.
get to Central Yarnum.
No. I'm just choosing to.
Rude.
It's the Mr. X boys. I don't like them. Oh my god.
They're really easy.
I know, but they're creepy.
You just dodge.
Oh, what is going on?
You died.
Oh, where?
Okay, bad.
Those are the enemies that I used to farm echoes on at one point. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're really easy.
I know they're easy. I was choosing not to fight them and then got myself cornered.
Silly.
Song.
Why are you just singing the final countdown?
It's not. It's
It sounded.
You were literally singing.
Yeah. And then I moved on to Wicked. I've forgotten what the name of the song is.
Sounds like you're trying to gaslight me, Leo.
No, it's oh my god. It's
Leo's
the
trying to
first
gaslight
song
me,
in
everyone.
Wicked.
Everyone, Leo's trying to gaslight me.
Weapon at risk. What do you mean my weapon's at risk?
They have durability, you have to fix it.
Oh.
I mean, when they break, you literally just go back to the Hunter's Dream and fix them. It's not hard. This isn't Breath of the Wild. You don't get ridiculous artifact weapons just for them to break.
Sorry, I got jump scared.
What? You got jump scared while playing Bloodborne?
What?
Never, I
Wouldn't
don't
guess.
believe it.
Wouldn't expect.
No one saw that coming.
What is this song? I think it's No One Mourns the Wicked.
I think you'll find it was the final countdown.
What was I singing before we started stream? I was singing something.
Final.
Why are you singing? We have music on my stream already, sir.
I'm just singing things that are stuck in my head.
I'm gonna get enough copyright already without you singing it.
What, singing The Witches of Eastwick? I'm
Yeah.
sure you're gonna get a copyright strike from The Witches of Eastwick.
You would be surprised.
Fuck off with your shitty fucking rifle. God. My skin is... Skin.
Good job. You have skin that is skin.
Just in case you thought it wasn't.
Wow. Revolutionary.
My skin!
Guys, I don't know if you knew this, but Leo's skin is skin.
Whoa, wild. Mine's not.
What's yours? You
You
have an
don't wanna know, dude.
exoskeleton. You're like an insect.
Yeah.
I am a liar, by the way.
Your skin isn't skin?
Yeah, and also this is not Great Yarn. Great.
Great Yarmouth.
Yeah, no, you're way too early in the game to get to Central.
No, it's Old Yarnum. Central Yarnum's where you start. Mer, 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 mer.
You're actually not way too early in the game. You get through the big church that you're right next to, and then you'll be there.
I just remembered how much I dislike. There's the machine gun bitch, and he sucks bitch ass.
Your skin is sandpaper, and you are not well moist.
That's me, for real.
What's George doing? We've already been through this, Bashimi. Keep up.
Drawing. I do also have an Excel spreadsheet of all the Jokers in Balatro, just in case I want to go through and redraw those as well.
Your skin is the abstract concept of lost refound, so you know basic bitch stuff, yeah. You should redraw one of the Jokers as Joker from Persona 5.
My guy?
You already done that?
No, that's already on the spreadsheet because it's during the based on like D&D characters and stuff like that, and I may have basically played Joker from Persona 5 as a D&D character.
Of course you did.
This
I never
was
finished
when I was
Persona
super.
5.
It was when I was super in. And I was
Will I ever finish Persona 5?
probably not.
When I'm able to play it through in Japanese, then I'll replay it in Japanese, and only I'll know what's going on in the stream. Never played a Persona. Yeah, you're not missing out on much.
Apparently,
the guy with the
Persona
mask,
3 is
isn't
pretty
he?
good, especially with the new re-release or something.
I only said that because I knew that you liked it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Hey, I enjoyed Persona 5. I haven't played any of the others.
Apparently the Persona 4 movie is quite good.
Yeah, apparently the new Persona 3 I think Reloaded, I think it's called, is pretty good.
Persona 3 Regooned.
Regooned. No, I enjoyed Persona.
Unfamiliar with Persona games, but are they meant to be finished? Are they even meant to be finished? All I know is they're obscenely long. They're just like, it's just Persona, but there's a lion with its dick out, like... Did I say it's Persona? I meant it's Pokemon,
Yes.
but there's a lion with its dick out.
Yeah, it's classic turn-based JRPG.
It's basically JoJo. It's JoJo Pokemon.
Yeah,
Oh,
No,
it's
pretty much,
it's,
yeah.
It's the big lad.
Pretty much. Sum it up is JoJo's Bizarre Pokemon. With Joker being one of the Joes.
yeah.
You know what? I should probably leave because I'm gonna get murdered.
Do that, Leo. You leave.
Murdered.
Leave my stream.
Oh, I'm going to be murdered. Murdered. Fuck, I died. Whilst getting teabagged by a
Was it the
long
lion? The lion persona that has its cock out? I just remember there being a persona with its cock out.
Probably. I mean, there is a Persona that is pretty much penis.
Yeah.
Get your hand, my penis. But yeah. No, there's probably a lion with its dick.
Somehow that answered every question I had while also creating so many brand new questions, and I'm more confused than before.
I tried to Google Persona with penis out, and it's just... Oh, no, it is. Okay, this is actually from Persona 5. Actual...
Yeah, like penis chair, penis wheelchair.
Peen chair.
Google Persona 5 lion. I can't remember what the lion was like. It might not have had its penis out, but it might have had a massive codpiece. It might have also not even been a lion.
So the two things you remember about it might not even be true. And the two things about the lion with its stick out, the fact it's a lion, the fact it's got its stick out, it might not even be either of those.
False
I mean,
memories
I
are a
cannot
bitch, huh?
find a lion with a penis out.
What does the lion look like?
I mean, we've got a white one. We've got like a shisha lion thing.
A shisha lion?
Yeah.
That's not the one. It was like a furry. It was like an anthropomorphic lion.
Got one with a goat head.
It was like a Johnny from Magic with his cock out.
No.
I mean, that art is probably online.
This guy?
34.com/Ajani Goldmane.
But like, I could be remembering that he was a lion incorrectly. No, that's not the one I was remembering. Problem is, I also saw it in a live stream out of context, so I have no idea how far into the game it even was. They might have been at like a casino or something.
There is a casino level.
I think it might have been at in the casino level. All I know is someone is David Bowie in Labyrinth Inc. So I don't think it was a lion, but it was some like anthropomorphic animal. Persona 5, Casino enemies. Like, I'm probably remembering a combination of like merging them together. I love that Googling Persona 5 Casino enemies just comes up with various screenshots of Joker and none of the actual enemies. Very useful, thank you, Google. So I'm definitely merging enemies because there is like a lion boss at the casino. Like a weird stripy lion demon thing. But he doesn't have his cock out. So there's another enemy that I remember being like Litten shaped, like a buff dude, that I thought was a lion. Not
Like
Litten, the
Incineroar.
evolution.
Incineroar.
Incineroar. Anyway, Google is not giving me any enemies that actually come from the casino. It's just giving me like pictures of like
casino.
the woman with grey hair. Like, that's not useful. That's not what I'm looking for.
She is technically an enemy in the casino because she's like the final boss of that level.
That's not what I'm looking for. And it's not even a shot of her in game.
Oh.
What if I look at mobs? Nope, nothing. There's a picture of Joker backflipping.
Hell yeah, dude.
In the casino, straight up jorking it, and by it, let's just say lion peanuts. I don't know. I give up. Ugh.
Damn.
We're already like 2 hours into the stream and I haven't finished painting this one model yet. Warhammer takes fucking ages, dude. I don't know what this song is from. It's definitely not Mario.
can't remember how any more of that song goes. I don't know why I'm deciding to do everything absurdly high.
Because you are absurdly high.
Yeah, I'm gonna get so many copyright strikes for my really, really good singing. That's really
Let me-
definitely.
Nintendo doesn't mess around.
They don't mess around.
Nintendo sued fucking Palworld.
What is that?
What?
The Mii channel. Right?
Me channel.
Oh wait, no, it's the Wii Shop.
Yeah, that's the Wii Shop. What is this? What are you doing, Leo? You're just jumping between songs every half a verse.
I can't hear what you're listening to. I can just. My brain is just pumping out.
No, but you got through like 4 different songs in the time it took one of my songs to end. You don't need to hear what I'm listening to. I just don't understand what you're doing.
My brain is on another level, okay? I really need to go to bed. I have to be at work in 11 hours.
Sucks to suck.
Disgusting.
I have to do YouTube tomorrow.
I'm working from home tomorrow. Let's go. Which
How
means I
long?
can wake up 1 hour late.
I would love to be able to do my job from home, except I would really not like to do my job.
Literally, how would you do your job from home, Leo?
Shark's here. Put him in my bathtub.
We could not fit a chiller in this apartment.
Yeah, we could. Have you seen a chiller ever?
They're huge.
No, they're not.
They literally had to build massive ones outside, did they not?
They are for the whole building.
Yeah?
Yeah. Fuck the whole building. Just bring Eddystone here. Put all the sharks in the bath and get a little baby chip.
I don't think all the sharks would fit in our bath.
I think they would.
Ready, you'd fit like 3.
You could put all the smooth hounds in our bath.
You could not fit all 5 smooth hounds in our bath.
could.
You could fit 3 at most.
You could fit them all. Hercules is a sperm.
Hercules isn't very big, which is why you could fit 3.
I think you could fit 5.
You could probably hit Hercules, Draco, and Lyra. You would not fit Ursa and Hera on top of that.
You would.
No.
It doesn't mean the welfare has to be good. I'm just saying.
No, you wouldn't
could
be able to fit them in. They would take up the
No,
entire bath.
Yeah, exactly. 5 of them.
No, 3!
5. I do not. I have not worked with penguins in like a year.
Skill issue.
I want to work with cold penguins.
Yeah, and then you had to go to the one aquarium that you're never going to work with penguins at.
Yeah. Pangolins. Penguins.
You were like, man, I actually quite enjoy working with some of these semi-aquatics. Let's never work with them again.
Fuck seals. Fuck penguins.
Otters?
Oh, I actually genuinely I don't care about otters.
Okay.
I enjoy that otters are, like, classified at a higher danger rating than
Than
crocodiles
Yeah. And most sharks.
and sharks.
They are the same danger rating as tigers.
Yeah. I enjoy that in Japanese, penguin is just pingin.
Penguin.
Bingin.
I'm gonna stop. I do miss penguins. I don't want to work with hot penguins anymore. I want to work with cold penguins.
Hot penguins.
Yeah.
You find penguins sexy?
Yeah. No, I don't want to work with penguins that live at warm temperatures.
Don't then.
I want to work with genties. Find me a genty penguin.
Just don't work with them.
What
for
Humboldts?
They're from Peru.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You don't want to work with hot penguins, but you like Humboldt.
Yeah, but I want to work with cold penguins.
But what about Humboldts?
I like Humboldts, but I'm saying I'm done working with hot penguins. I need to work with cold penguins.
Why?
Because I want to work in snow.
You're living in the wrong country.
No, Birmingham has
Slush.
Gentoos. And they have a fully
Birmingham?
contained
Do
snow
you,
room
do
for
you
their
really
penguins.
want to go to Birmingham?
No, but they're hiring. They don't get. I don't want to work at an aquarium where you can't get natural seawater.
We wouldn't even be able to understand a single word that they say in
I've been to
Birmingham.
Birmingham before.
You'd go there and they'd be like, oh, my mom,
And one of my flatmates in first year of uni, Birmingham.
Yeah, and did you actually
Birmingham.
ever like manage to converse or communicate?
After
They speak entirely in grunts. They have sounds and syllables that don't even exist in other forms of the English language.
Rashimi, what do you mean? What do we mean we don't have snow? It's England. We don't get snow, we get slush.
No, we get snow, but we live in coastal cities,
Yeah, true, we do live in the coastal cities.
and the effect of the sea on the temperature of our cities means that
slush.
it turns all of our snow to slush.
I don't actually know where else has cold penguins.
Imagine getting enough snow that it even becomes slush. I've not even seen slush in years.
Yeah, to be fair, it didn't snow here this year.
It snowed up in Nottingham.
Yeah, Nottingham's not a real place.
True. I've
Nottingham's
been there
where
and I
that
can
sheriff
confirm.
is from in Robin Hood, and Robin Hood's not real.
Oh, the Deep
Yeah.
has Gentoos. Oh, I just hit my fizz in the mic. I think I should just go work at the Deep. Everything is just pointing me to go work at the
To be
Deep.
fair, the Deep is cool.
They have a sawfish.
Yeah, they have sawfish. Love those guys.
I want to go.
Although their ranger work is shockingly shit. In that they basically don't have any.
Yeah, it's good. Husbandry rangers.
No, but like they do actually have people that do it. Because Andrew went there
Oh.
and they went to see a talk and the person just didn't turn up for the talk.
Oh.
And then they turned up late and didn't do anything and they went, is there going to be a talk here? And the person went, no, but you can go see this other one. And they went there and that person didn't do it either. Although, yeah, apparently our aquarium is like one of the best for actually doing show books and stuff.
Yeah. It's 'cause you don't. It's 'cause the husbandry aren't doing it. I did not enjoy doing. Well, I enjoyed doing the talks, but it's really hard to do the talks. Well,
It's because we hire people that can actually talk to people instead of getting husbandry to talk to people. Because no one wants to
I
talk
was
to
in
husbandry.
the middle of saying something. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I just wanted to interrupt you to say that no one wants to talk to husbandry.
Well, it's
You're
really
all
no.
stinky.
Yeah, we are stinky.
Smell like fish.
Oh, Leo actually does smell disgusting after work.
I do.
If I ever give you a lift somewhere, George, never sit in the front seat.
Okay.
Like beach. No, I used to every other aquarium I've done every talk, but doing.
Oh, cool, my camera just turned
Oh.
off.
But doing seal talk and penguin talk while being the person feeding the penguins or training the seals is literally fucking impossible. Would not recommend trying to train seals and give a whole ass talk.
Trying to train the seals to give the talk.
Yeah, I think I should have.
Damn.
That is quite impressive, to be fair. I didn't know seals even could talk.
Can. Although they don't go. "Or, or."
I never said that they did go or.
I know, but
You said they could talk.
they can. They make silly noises.
You said they could talk and then described how they don't talk. You haven't said how they do talk.
No, seals do not bark. Sea lions bark. Actually.
Actually.
I know, because when I was at Weymouth, Kiko would not shut up about the fact that it was sea lions that went.
Maybe you should go or.
Maybe I should. Oh, the other thing is that at Sea Life we have a specific script for doing shows and talks and stuff,
And
but nowhere else I've been. Hello, a script.
There used to be one where we work now. They used to have actual scripts.
Yeah, but it's not like you have to say what's on this script.
No, it used to be.
Oh.
They don't do that anymore.
You know, at Sea Life, it's like you have to say this.
Yeah, they used to have things you had to say.
My talks at Portsmouth were a hot frickin' mess.
At one point, there was a charity drive going on, like a few months ago.
Yeah.
And they were telling us that we had to start mentioning the charity drive at the end of all of our talks,
Oh, I
and no
remember
one
that.
did it. Because doing a talk to a room of people that are paying to be there and going, hey, give us more money, felt really
Yeah.
shit.
What charity which one was it?
Huh?
Which?
It was the Big Give.
Oh, yeah.
Big Give.
Where the charity is not actually a... Is it? It's just give money to the aquarium.
It's just an
isn't it?
anime thing, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not
It's-
even a... Well, it is a donate to charity because the place we work is a charity.
It was the aquarium had a goal where they had a bunch of funders who went, we will match any donations up to this amount of money. So basically a bunch of donors went, we could give you like £500,000, but we'll only do that if poor people also give you £500,000.
And then we're not. And then you're not going to give that money to any of the people that work there unless they work in the office. Anyone who works with
Or
the
the
animals,
CEO.
or the CEO.
Because that's literally 1/5 of the CEO's
Yeah.
yearly pay. Less than.
No, he gets paid 1/5 of what that is.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I meant. But also, he actually gets paid more than 1/5.
Yeah, it's over.
He gets paid over 100,000 a year.
I feel like it's fucked that the CEO gets paid like probably 6 times what I do.
Yeah. Well, the previous CEO actually refused pay rises,
Yeah.
so he was getting paid
Yeah.
a
That's
lot
what I
less
mean,
than the new
current
CEO is. And the new CEO rolled up, got paid like 40 to 60 grand more than the old CEO a year, and then went, I want to remove the staff discount on lunches.
And also,
What?
fuck food waste. No, reverse fuck food waste. We love food waste.
Yeah, I don't want the cafe to give out free food at the end of day that we're going to throw out anyway. You have to pay for it. I'm bold.
Yay. Also, we're gonna put like £180,000 into rebuilding Ocean Lab for absolutely no reason, instead of paying our husbandry staff more than minimum wage.
Yeah. And like probably potentially at this point convert the learning center into a whole new section as
Yeah.
well.
We're gonna put money into making you guys do work, but we're not gonna pay you for doing more work.
Yay. And it will cost more to run everything.
Yeah.
We're going to put more money into running more stuff instead of paying the people that work there more. Woo woo. What's that? You need a degree or equivalent experience? How about we pay you minimum wage?
And a diver. And the diving.
Yeah, and a diving qualification.
Yes.
But it's a privilege for you to dive in the tanks, Leo. It's a privilege for you to do that.
This is the real reason I haven't.
You should be
handed my
thanking them
thingy
for
in.
letting you have the privilege of paying to get a qualification to dive in their tanks.
Mhm. Anyway.
I get very passionate when I get talking about how shit the landscape for like aquarists and animal carers in the UK.
Yeah. This is why I haven't handed in my dive medical, because I'm like, I'm not going to be paid for diving.
I still think it's worth doing.
Yeah, no, I'll do my dive
At
medical.
the end of the day, you've already paid to get the qualifications.
Yeah, I just don't want to have to pay for my dive medical.
Yeah, that's valid. But at least you'll start counting dives towards getting your dive master.
Yeah.
And also, do you really want to be one-upped by Rebecca?
Fine, she's had her first dive in Eddie now, and I wasn't there, so.
She keeps talking about how she's going to go abroad to do her dive master again.
I know she's going to Iceland to do something, and she's going to Egypt to do something else.
How does she afford all this?
I don't know.
Oh, she does live with her parents, doesn't she?
Yeah. I can't really complain. Work is going to pay for my dive master. But no, actually, I found out apparently I have to, well, it's not that it's going to be hard, but I have to get the 40 dives myself first. And then I thought that was, yeah, I thought that was how it was going to go anyway.
Yeah, but then SSI, the way that works, you're probably not going to end up having to pay for dive master anyway.
No. I don't know if they specifically want me to get like Paddy dive master though.
I have been considering like getting open, advanced open water and then getting HSE. Because if I get HSE, I can volunteer dive.
Do you need advanced open water HSE?
Yep. You only need open water if you go to the uni. Which is why there are so many shit divers coming in to volunteer at the aquarium, because they've only got open water and like 3 dives under their belt. And then they try and drop their weights on top of the race.
I love my dog.
He loves his job. He loves.
I've been off for a week and I go back in tomorrow for 1 whole day and I'm absolutely dreading it.
Yeah. Let me know how quarantine is.
I don't want
The
to
state that quarantine's going to be in, seeing as Rebecca was on it today.
I don't want to perceive it.
I don't know what Zav was doing today.
Fuck knows.
He was just in main office.
Well, Emma and Marcus are in Barcelona.
What are they doing in Barcelona?
A thing. A thing.
You don't like the sea, it's icky to me. Well, that's why I wear 7mm of neoprene in between me and the ocean.
I like the
I
sea.
don't have to touch it, Bashimi. I wear boots and gloves so that I specifically don't have to touch anything in the sea. I actually really enjoy diving, it's really fun.
I'm doing absolutely nothing tomorrow. That's really fun.
What?
Nothing.
You got even quiet!
1 second, I'm trying to...
If you say something and I don't hear it and I ask you to say it again, I'm not saying please say it quieter. Please say it louder.
I've not done anything.
No, I'm just saying I'm not on any of the things tomorrow. I'm not supervising a dive and I'm not doing the thing. Food prep, that's the one. So I'm not going to be stinky.
GBR dive tomorrow.
Yeah, Bashimi, Lawrence isn't a big fan of Rebecca. She's fine. Also, her name is spelt with a K and an H.
Yeah, no, her name is spelt with a K and an H. That should tell you everything you need to know. Good job that she doesn't watch my streams.
Yeah, I just suddenly had a moment of panic of like, she's watching the stream, I'm gonna die.
The second one. She's just not very nice.
He's fine.
Why are you singing Old Lang Syne?
I don't know.
She also overshares horrifically and just makes everyone uncomfortable. Would, like, talk about bull gags and shit.
Did I
Oh.
tell you? No, did I tell you about the time she came up to me in quarantine and out of nowhere just asked, "Have you ever pegged anyone?"
Yeah, you did tell me that.
I was like, what?
I mean, have you? I'm joking.
Have you?
Have you? Question mark?
Don't you want to know?
No, I'm good actually.
Yeah, I thought so.
I just want to know what I'm up against. Have you, and did you enjoy it? Do you want to do it again?
How was it, Lawrence?
What lube would you recommend?
Overconfidence, 100%.
Oh, she is way overconfident. She thinks really highly of herself, even though she's like bottom of the food chain. There's a ranger on the team that I work with called Andrew, who was a biologist at the aquarium for 7 years, like above her role for 7 years, before he moved over to the ranger team, and she talks down to him.
It's really fun. It's fine. She's fine. Everything's fine. I love my job.
Gaslighting yourself.
Yes. It's fine. It's fine now. It's better.
It is better, to be fair, since the HR.
Since
Since the HR.
Since
the
the HR.
HR.
Although HR at the aquarium is absolutely shit as well.
Yeah.
I found out, I'm not going to say her name, obviously, but I found out why HR is so shit at the aquarium. Previously, do you want to know where she used to do HR for before she did it at the aquarium? The army.
Oh.
You know that place that covers up SA and R words? That was her job.
R word. Oh!
Leo did not get what R word I meant then. The one that goes with SA.
Oh dear.
Leo just went, R word, looked at me and mouthed a slur.
It's fine, I'm autistic. I was called that by my boss.
You were.
I was.
Marcus did call you that. Marcus, who also has a very autistic son.
Yeah. He also asked me if I was whoring myself out once.
He also... Do you want to tell the Bubbles story?
Bubbles.
The Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Was it Bubble Bath? Or Bubbles? It was something to do with Bubbles. And possibly Emma?
Was it Bethan?
Was it with Bethan? I don't remember.
I don't know. What are you on about? What are you on about?
Do you not remember this? I can't remember the full story. I think Matt told me it.
I remember, I think it was Bethan. I think she had bubbles on her. Like, was soapy or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and he made a comment about... He made a creepy comment.
Yeah, he also told me he was going to shove crabs in my wetsuit.
Oh.
Did he make a creepy comment at Emma as well? I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh, Emma. Bullshit from him. But yeah, no, so far I've had the crabs in my wetsuit. I've been told I'm whoring myself out. Got called a slur by him.
Yeah. Bear in mind his wife also works at
Yeah.
the aquarium. His wife's lovely though.
Most of the time.
She's lovely to me,
Exactly.
but everyone's lovely to me apart from Rebecca.
He's nice now.
She is nice most of the time. Yeah.
But Leo, are you whoring yourself out?
Every day, bro.
What was that comment even in context?
It was no, sorry. He said I was being prostituted out, not whored.
Oh yeah,
So-
because that makes all the difference.
Yeah. So I was on like the other team for a little bit.
Yeah, George probably doesn't know that.
I
No.
know, but I'm not making eye contact with you because you're not looking at me. But
You
I was,
weren't making eye contact
well,
with
I
me.
basically, so our aquarium is split into two teams. We have native cold water shit, and then we have like the tropical boring shit. I'm on native cold water shit, but I briefly got moved to the other team just to learn it a bit better. And my boss was like, "Are you still on team A, which is the cold water team?" And I was like, "Oh no, I've been like back and forth between team A and team B." And he was like, "Oh, we're prostituting you out, I see." And I was like, "What?"
Still not worse than the spit roast comment.
Oh my god. So, about 6 months ago, we had a big batch of new interns and placement students start, and about the same time we had like our company that's not right, like summer barbecue for the employees. And so our boss was talking about it in like our weekly meeting and being like, just so all of you new guys know, next Wednesday we're doing a spit roast. And my other boss looked at him and just like absolutely shat it herself laughing, because he forgot.
We had a hog roast.
Yeah,
for
it was a hog
context, there was
roast.
a pig on
Yeah.
a spit.
Yeah, but yeah, he was like, yeah, just so you guys know, next Wednesday we're doing a spit roast.
Yeesh. Ugh.
Maybe after.
And Emma was like,
That makes me think of the Tom Scar sketch.
what are you guys
It's
doing?
Adam, Eve, and Steve. They're having a barbecue this Friday. Spit roast? Well, maybe after.
Be nice.
That was also the day that Marcus the fish died.
Marcus died the day of the spit roast, not the day of the Marcus talking about.
Yeah, I was talking about the day of the
Oh.
spit roast.
I thought you were on about the day that the. Bishimi, just for reference, spit roast is a sex thing.
Spit roast is when you have one person on either end of the person.
Of the body.
That body.
That's where my brain went. I was like, wait, no, that's not correct.
Basically, imagine two men's poles making contact.
Ugh, how long are they? What is some more weird shit that Marcus has said?
What
Yeah.
was the bubbles comment?
I can't remember.
I genuinely can't remember what it was.
I can't remember. I think Bethan had bubbles on her and. No, not human centipede.
What human centipede have you been watching? Where the doctor sews them together by their cocks.
What other? Can you remember any other weird things Marcus has said?
I can't remember. I don't work directly with the man.
I do. Well, occasionally.
So Bashimi, spit roasting is basically like the Eiffel Tower without the high five. Which is probably even more of a niche statement.
I feel like spit roasting is more well known than the Eiffel
Yeah,
Tower.
but Bashimi's French. That's why it's funny.
Look at the eggs. Neither of them are correctly sat on the bed. Lawrence, look at the eggs.
Yeah.
That's go to bed.
I'm not going to elaborate further than it's an Eiffel Tower without the high five. Well, equally, an Eiffel Tower is just a spit roast with a high five.
With the high five.
Go to bed now. Goodbye.
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 Bye bye. Specifically, it's not just two tops and a bottom. One is giving oral and one is not. One's on the other end.
Sex.
So it's like. It's a spit roast.
It's a spitter.
And then if you high five over the top of them, you make an Eiffel Tower.
Mm-hmm.
My microphone doesn't have much structural integrity.
What will you do now, Bachimi?
Good
Do
night,
now.
loser. No, not ASMR. Go away. Good night. Good night. Good night. Go away. Leave. Leave.
Can I not?
No. Probably more. Come back. Everyone said bye, you have to go now. High fives are a fun way to end the night, to be fair. Or a fun way to get the night started. Grumpy lady. Good night, I love you. You just made her head butt me. All a grumpy fluff. You're grumbling. I've got cat hair in my mouth. Blah. How's it 9:30 already? When did that happen? Who said that was okay? George, if you were a part of a spit roast,
Mm-hmm.
would you rather be the front, middle, or back?
I wouldn't be the middle,
Damn, why not?
just because I've got a god awful gag reflex. Let's go with bat.
Back. Fair. If you were in the human centipede, would you rather be the front, middle, or back?
Front.
Costume design was the highlight. None of you have bought me enough dinners for me to answer that question for free. Also fair. You're too young to be near that conversation. To be fair, it is really weird having like work experience at the aquarium and they're like 16 years old and they're like, yeah, I was born in like 2008.
I'm the youngest in my team at work.
I'm a solid middle. And I'm not talking about the age.
Is that where you'd be in the Spitterers then?
And the centipede.
Oh god.
Have you seen Human Centipede?
No,
I have.
I don't plan to.
It was fine. It's a really weird film. Like outside of the actual, Human Centipede part, like the scientist doing it is a really weird character. In his past, you learn quite early on, he did the experiment with some dogs, and it was successful. And he keeps a Polaroid of the dog centipede in his wallet, and he occasionally takes it out and strokes it.
Oh.
Like, that's basically how the film opens, is this scientist sat in his car with a Polaroid of a dog centipede just stroking the picture. It's like, what?
Like,
Whenever anyone strokes a Polaroid of anything in a film, I'm like, people don't actually do that. That's not a thing people do. German soldier. Yes, German doctor. German doctor sewing people ass to mouth. Cool. Human centipede. Human centipede. That means we can save on the catering bill. Gurman Doc Talk.
Gurman Doc.
Someone had to come up with that plot, yeah. And then someone funded it. Like, movies' budgets don't come out of nowhere. Someone looks at the plot or script and goes, yeah! Yeah! I love horror movies, but everyone whose opinion I trusted insisted that Human Centipede was just gross for its own sake and didn't really work as an actual film in any meaningful way, so I skipped it. Yeah, pretty much. There wasn't much actually to it, to be honest. It wasn't really a very good horror film. And there's 3 of them. It's basically just like shock factor and that's it. Also, the dude at the front of the centipede is Japanese and doesn't speak English.
Oh.
So it's just, and because the next two people, you know, have their mouths sewn to his ass, he's the only person you ever hear for most of it going, "Oh!" It's very over the top. And that's how I learnt Japanese. You know, a lot of channels, you know, like resources recommend immersion for helping you learn a language. My method of immersion is just supercut of only the Japanese scenes in the Human Centipede. I just watch it on loop for hours at a time. Tell you one thing though, watching Human Centipede, I did come out of that film hungry. Finished the film, was like, right, when's dinner? I'm gonna eat ass. Yeah, I eat ass, how could you tell? What do you mean I've got shit in my teeth?
Oh.
I was walking down the street with a smile on my face. How I became the front of a Human Centipede to learn Japanese, not clickbait. So a really good resource for learning Japanese that no other channels will tell you is Human Centipede. I think they're just cowards. Do you want to know what one of the #1 recommended resources for learning English is for foreign speakers?
Human Centipede.
Well, next to that. I was kind of surprised by this. Friends.
Yeah, but I'm also not surprised because it's like one of the biggest shows.
Yeah, but apparently like a lot of people that watch it regularly that aren't native English speakers progress in learning English a lot faster than people that don't. Ditch anime and watch how the real bilinguals learn. Now I want to rewatch Human Centipede to see how much of the Japanese I understand. You're not a massive horror person, are you?
No. Ori.
Shame. I like horror films. They can be fun. A film I do recommend though, it's not really a horror. A FNAF film that tops the FNAF film. Willy's Wonderland. Starring Nicolas Cage. Banger of a movie. Nicolas Cage doesn't say a single word in the entire movie. genuinely actually a really good movie. Like, I'm not even joking. It's just a really funny movie. Surely there's a better movie to test your Japanese skills on. You're right. Human Centipede 2. Fushimi did beat me to that joke. Hello, Hades. I've almost finished this model. Oh. Look at the size of this. Look at the size of him already. I forgot. This boy is like nearly 4 months old.
Damn.
Well then. He's also the wiggliest cat. Yeah, he's a Maine Coon. They be big. He's gonna get huge. Like, adult Maine Coons, if they were to stand up on their hind legs, would be able to reach my, like, stomach easily. Love his tail. Oh, his tail's gonna get really fluffy as well. Luba, and he has two different colored eyes. I said I'm almost finished with this guy, and by that I mean I've almost finished doing the black on this guy. Yo, Chill Hop Minecraft remix.
Yo.
Does he have the Chad jaw that most Maine Coon have? I mean, he might. Not yet. The Giga Chad jaw. Chigagad. George, if you were one of the characters from the Minecraft movie, who would you be?
Jack Black.
Damn, I think you'd be the Black Lady.
Any reason why?
You look the most like her. I mean, the resemblance is uncanny.
I don't see it. But...
I mean, you're both black, you've both got curly hair. You both wear bright purple and orange clothes.
Yeah.
You're basically the same person.
Pretty much.
I mean, the only reason I ever have you in my videos is for the inclusivity points.
You know me, people look at me and they're like, that's a black woman.
I put you on my channel and people look at my channel and go, damn, Blue really is that person that says I have black friends.
I'm the DEI.
You are the DEI. You'd be the ugly ass llama. Real. I'd be the ghast. Why is he called Jack Black if he's white?
Who knows?
I think Jack Black and Jack White should start a band called Jack Grey. The Grey Stripes. Didn't Jack Black and Jack White threaten to make an album together, did they? Who is Jack White? The lead from the White Stripes. The people that did the song Seven Nation Army. And fell in love with a girl. And the hardest button to button. And what other songs? I remember. Anyway, Jack White's the guy that did da 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 da, the first song that every guitarist learns.
Either that or water.
Yeah, Smoke on the Water. What was your first song?
I don't remember.
I remember what my first song on the bass was, and I remember it being a song I don't even like.
Wonderwall.
No, but that's also up there for guitarists. No, the first ever song I learned on bass, which I guess was also the first ever song I learned. Well, technically I did piano lessons, so I guess not. Anyway, it was Zombie by the Cranberries. Because it's just a very easy bass line. But I don't actually like the song.
Nah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either.
I really find her voice irritating. Part of learning an instrument is also learning a bunch of songs that you don't like because they're easy to play. You like Zombie as a song. Lyrically disturbing and prescient. I mean, like, I get it. I get the song and I get why people like it. I just really dislike the singer's voice. And for me, that's a pretty big deal, you know, is listening to the singer's voice in a song. If I don't like their voice, chances are I won't like the song. Did the singer die? Was that a thing that happened? I feel like in the last decade, which I understand is a pretty big window. I remember it being a fairly big deal if it did happen. If it didn't happen, I have false memories. And I need to see a doctor. She died relatively young, yeah. I can't remember what of. Like illness? Speaking of artists that died relatively young, the new Linkin Park singer, I actually think is really good. I really enjoy the new Linkin Park music. I don't think it's the same. Like, I argue that they should just go by a different band name, really. I understand why they're not, because it makes a lot more money, but they aren't the same as Linkin Park. They're kind of their own thing, but I really like the new direction they've gone.
Really?
I think she does a good job. Why is that linked to the new Linkin Park singer? Well, because the old Linkin Park singer died. Why do you think they got a new singer? The new Linkin Park music also passes the Transformers test, so you're barely aware of Linkin Park's existence. How are you barely aware of Linkin Park's existence? They're like the biggest thing to happen to like emo punk. Everybody knows Numb. I become so numb, I can feel you there. I also found out, I cannot remember his name, the other Linkin Park singer that's been there since the beginning. He's Japanese, something Nada? Something Tanada? I can't remember. He's a really good artist. He's drawn some really cool shit. Like a physical artist, not a musical artist. He's a really good artist. Obviously, he's a good musical artist. Mike Shinoda. I was kind of close. There was an N in there. Probably know a few songs, but you can't name them. Linkin Park were like if Evanescence was good.
Them.
That's right, I said it. Yet another name I am vaguely aware of. What's the Evanescence song? I actually can't remember the name of the song and it's annoying me.
Bring Me to Life.
Bring Me to Life. That's the one. Bring me to life. I worship like a dog. There you go. All the black on this boy is finished now. Nice and smooth and consistent.
Smooth boy.
Honestly, doing multiple thin coats and using a wet palette makes such a huge difference. Who would have thought that using the right techniques and tools would make a difference with painting? Oh. Do you think Hosier ever did get that lift to church?
I hope so.
Actually, I think Hosier literally tweeted at one point, I never did get that lift to church.
Damn.
Yeah, Wake Me Up is Bring Me to Life. Can't wake up. Wake me up inside. The internet has accelerated cultural shifts so much that stuff like Linkin Park and Evanescence is completely obsolete for the following generations. Yeah, well no, because Linkin Park's come back with a vengeance. Some of their new music's got like millions of views. And also like the 90s have culturally shifted back into like popularity. So people are reliving a lot of 90s. People are feeling nostalgic about generations that they were never a part of. Fucking flares are back in fashion. Who thought that was a good idea? Flares and crop tops. Of all the cultural decades to bring back the fashion from, I think the 90s is probably my least favorite. The 90s wasn't even a good year. Like, really. I wasn't alive, but like, looking back at it, there was nothing good going on. The only highlight of the 90s was Tracy Beaker.
Yeah.
It's gone 10, I should probably end the stream. How do I end streams again?
Bye.
My alarm. Well, thank you everybody for coming along. This was a stream. Yes. Your time is shit enough, you don't need the past problems. Yeah, I agree. Good night, everybody. See you again next week where we'll be carrying on this. In the next stream, well, actually, I'll probably be finishing off this lot, won't I? Unless I do it before then. Or I'll be doing the white bits. Wow. Good night. I'll see you next time.